How to learn from a peer performance review. Performance appraisals can be uncomfortable for any employee, but they can also be a valuable learning experience. You will need notes and an evaluation of your performance. Step 1. Keep in mind that your coworkers probably know a lot more about your job performance and particular duties than your manager. If you're frustrated that peers get to evaluate you, remember that you get to evaluate them. Step 2. Keep notes throughout the year on your own performance. You can use them as a reference against what others have said. Step 3. Notice what your peers think are your strengths. You can use that information for future projects and defining what your role should be. Step 4. Don't overreact to negative comments in a review, and don't take them personally. Take a moment to think about what your peers were really trying to say and learn from the criticism. Don't lay blame on those around you for mistakes. Be accountable for your actions. Step 5. Ask for suggestions on how you can improve if they've not already provided some for you. Take the useful criticisms and compliments and keep them where you can refer back to them so you can build your skills as a better teammate. Did you know the oldest family-owned business in the United States as of 2010 is the cymbal company Zildjian? It was founded in 1623 in Constantinople.
How to be the best leader. The best leaders are a special breed because they know themselves, their role, their direction, and their purpose. Review the various ways to build your strengths and raise your profile. You will need courage, priorities, humor, vision, a team, flexibility, and delegation skills. Step 1. Pursue a constructive course of action in spite of criticism. Demonstrate moral courage in your business. The buck stops at your desk, so you have to be strong. Step 2. Exercise good judgment through your willingness to think deeply about life's reversals and people's needs, and to incorporate this sensitivity when formulating plans. Intelligence isn't nearly as critical as humility for making wise decisions. Step 3. Prioritize issues and plot a course. Carefully allocate your time so that your mind is clear and your energies are focused. Step 4. Maintain a sense of humor, a key element for the best leaders. Everyone needs to be cool under pressure. The troops will trust your example and follow suit. Step 5. Create and communicate a vision for your team. Paint a picture with words so that your vision becomes clear to everyone. Your job is to see over the mountain and beyond tomorrow. Step 6. Build a management team that exhibits a desire to succeed, which is a fire you must light through your inspiring focus. The best leaders choose the right people to make them look good. Be strong enough to take criticism and suggestions. Step 7. Decide and move on objectives without rigidity, flexing when the market or unforeseen circumstances demand an adjustment. Be thoughtful, not obsessive or egotistic. Utilize a 360-degree system to get feedback from peers and employees. Step 8. Delegate authority to others to involve the team and to spread the load. Step 9. Accept your limitations. Be a judicious leader. Be aware of your power, and the best leader because you don't abuse it. Did you know Argentina became the first nation to have a female president in 1974 when Isabel Perón took control?
How to motivate employees. The success of an organization relies heavily on how well each employee performs in the workplace. Create a productive environment and motivate your employees. You will need communication, leadership skills, goals, guidelines, recognition, and rewards. Step 1. Express to your employees how much their work is noticed and valued, and how they are an important part in expanding the organization. Step 2. Lead by example and be positive, focused, and committed at work. Step 3. Explain how an employee can improve rather than pointing out mistakes. Do not micromanage employees. Step 4. Set goals for your employees and give them clear guidelines to follow to help them achieve those goals. Step 5. Recognize employees for their hard work and individually thank them at staff meetings. Step 6. Reward deserving employees with more challenging projects. Step 7. Explore other incentives to increase motivation in workers, such as a flexible work schedule, treating an employee to lunch, or an occasional Friday afternoon off. Did you know? Approximately 40% of all resumes contain false information.
How to negotiate. Don't let the art of negotiation intimidate you. Here are a few tips to help you get the best deal. You will need research, an even temper, listening skills, patience, and compromise. Step 1. Research the issue or product and learn as much about it as you can. Be ready to offer the latest facts and figures about it. Step 2. Put your differences aside if you are negotiating with someone you do not like. If you disagree, do not start an argument. Suggest returning to a sensitive point later on. Step 3. Stay in control of your emotions at all times. Each situation will be different because of a person's style, attitude, and negotiating skills. Step 4. Ask the person you are negotiating with about their needs and concerns. Listen carefully and show that you are listening by repeating their concerns back to them. Then, list your own needs and concerns. Step 5. Allow your opponent to make the first offer. This will set the parameters of the negotiation to your advantage. Be reasonable with your counteroffer. Don't be over-aggressive. Aggression may cause your opponent to dig in their heels, making compromise impossible. Step 6. Find a solution that gives something to both parties. This will most likely require concessions and compromise. Step 7. End the negotiation once you reach an agreement. People may lose interest if the discussion continues. Did you know Getting to Yes, a book about the art of negotiating, has sold over 2 million copies in 20 languages since it was first published in 1981?
How to achieve results. For almost everything people do, they're looking for results. But how are they obtained? You will need a course of action, impatience, help, and a small investment. Step 1. Choose a course of action that directly leads towards some desired result. Don't make decisions just to stay in keeping with workplace philosophy. Step 2. Break up a huge, overwhelming task into several small, manageable tasks. That way, you can see results immediately, even though the process may require a long-term commitment. Step 3. Get help from other staff experts and consultants. Make sure they don't try to indoctrinate employees with mystical change activity jargon. Step 4. Give management and employees in your business an opportunity to see for themselves that the adopted approach is leading to the desired results. Don't expect anyone to accept everything by faith. Step 5. Be wary of initial large investments. Results-oriented change can usually start with little financial investment and then pay off big. Did you know? Japanese author and quality pioneer Takashi Osada once said, "If the process is right, the results will take care of themselves."